that have emerged. These generations are finding it, they are now understanding why the system didn't work, even though they were told to do things just same as old ways. Now we are questioning things. Locking us up is not enough anymore. It is not. Here, hello.
Hi, Mike. Good
That's
evening.
Tony, my man. How you doing, Baba?
I'm good here. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Thanks a lot.
Very quickly, I want to weigh in on the very dark man issue. You
Please.
see, it's got me thinking all this while. You see, all these people that we used to look at heroes when we were growing up in Nigeria, that they were brilliant doctors, brilliant engineers,
People who wanted
brilliant
to be like,
brilliant lawyers. They were dumb. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, man. Like a lot of these guys, where you go on, Tony.
Mhm. Uncle Falano had just made. I don't know whether they are not advising him. He's just making a fool of himself.
And
He's just making a fool of himself, embarrassing himself. He's just showing how ignorant he has been. He's not a brilliant lawyer. Perhaps even those cases that they used to win those days and all that, they used to bribe and all that, and it makes them look good. You see, all this bribery and corruption has been going on for a long time. How can somebody be sentenced to jail and you're serving outside the jail, the jail facility, and when you get visitors and all that, they will quickly scramble you into the jail and you pretend as if you're in and all that? That is criminality. Everybody that is involved should, if it's a country that works, they should all be in detention pending trial. A very, very
no, they want to jail the whistleblower because the whistleblower said something. The whistleblower spoke in a way that they felt offended. Like, what the heck, man?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to say. That this Uncle Femi Falana, he just shows how stupid. Another person I will call stupid. I believe he watches your program is Femi Kuti.
That's why I'm actually expecting their emails one of these days, so that they can write me too.
Sheon Kuti, not Femi. Sheon Kuti. Sheon Kuti is such a disgrace. That little boy is such a disgrace because I know when he was born. He was such a disgrace. If the people can hear and all that, he'll be turning his grave. He will say, "Son, what are you doing?" It's such a disgrace. Just like, because
everybody, everybody agrees that Nigeria is bad, corrupt. But guess what? If anybody that is associated with them is mentioned, that's when they will backtrack and begin to tell you that don't talk like that. Bring evidence.
And look at the height. Look at the height of arrogance that why didn't that man call him first and all that. Then you as an older person, when you got the report and all that, it's down to you to explain if you are innocent and explain your role and say, listen, this has got nothing to do with me. As a matter of fact, as a freedom fighter, as a lawyer that speaks to the downtrodden, that is how he's always he wants us to see him. Presenting himself. So that we need to get to the bottom of this matter. That's what he should be doing. That's what I expect him to be speaking, not threatening very dark man. Let them. Very dark man has said he's ready to go to prison. But listen, this is just this thing. And listen, like the last caller that is saying, let me just comment a little bit. I agree with him partly, and I disagree with him.
Right.
Tinubu is not going to. This parliamentary system, it seems so, is not going to work because in the north now are waking up. That is what people don't realize. The northerners are waking up. Their eyes, the scale on their eyes are falling off. The hold that they had, a religion held them by, are wearing out. So it's not going to be easy for Tinubu. And for this government, for us to drive away the APC and all these criminals, we need to behave like Fubara. Because in Jakarta, you see all these big English and speaking big English and wearing tie. It is not going to work. That is why I am my support for Peter Obi have withdrawn. Peter Obi can do it. The way his approach can do it. We need a more militant kind of person. If it was Dati that's going to be the presidential candidate, yeah, let's go. Because as for Dati, he's ready for the roforofo with them. He's ready to do the roforofo with them. And that's the only language.
To give the order. Like, oh yeah, let's
Exactly.
do this.
Exactly. And that is the only language these people understand. If we do not, we need to take them on their game, and they will know that these people that listen. Okay, look at Shore.
Nobody should be telling anybody to calm down. Let us calm down. Let us calm down. These guys are burning down the entire place, and they are burning the people inside it as well. So there's nothing like calm down in the face of this, you know.
Did you notice there was a media kind of blackout on Shore's match? Is it a coincidence? Have you thought about it?
Now?
It's intentional. So most of these even people in media have been bought over. Most of these channels they are just speaking from two sides of their mouth. You know, it's such a mess. It's such a mess. But why I said I should just call today is that we need to support very dark man. Even we have to go to what do you call that thing that we raise funds and all that.
Personally, I'm waiting for an announcement that will say they're suing.
Yeah.
And then we can actually say, okay, you know what? The guy already said if they want to send him to jail, right? 3 months and all that, he's ready. Meanwhile, what they don't know is that that will further demystify them. So let them try it.
Yeah, because if very dark man should go to prison, I believe
Bobrisky is walking around.
Bobrisky should return back to jail and even serve, because I know in the constitution there must be a provision where you're jailed and you did not go to jail and you did other stuff and all that. It's even someone that did a jailbreak is even better than you. Bobrisky should be going down for about 5 years or 6 years for that, because that is fraud.
Thank you very much as well, okay, for adding your voice as always, man. Yes, we have access to information that our parents didn't have access to. That's why I said that ignorance these days, it is by choice. For all I have read and all I have seen and almost all I see every day and read every day about Nigeria, there is no way in the world, right, that anyone can tell me to just kind of be positive, be hopeful that the country will be better one day. Show wine, meaning. Like, what kind of talk is that? When you are seeing those who are sabotaging it every day, destroying the people every day, destroying everything that is actually left, and they don't think they are doing anything bad. 4 years in a lifetime of a man is not a joke. Talk less of 8, talk less of 16. 25 years of our life, for those of you who were born like 30, 40 years ago, 25 years of your life were stolen by these criminals, and somebody is telling you to hope on and wait for them to steal another 8, steal another 16. Do you know how old you're going to be then? Until you become nothing and useless, or what have you, So that's why we're like, we'll never be like our parents. If they think there is no way out of this, we will promote and sponsor the total breakup of that contraption. Yeah, that's the only thing we haven't tried. Adeza, you there?
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Are you?
Very well. Oh, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, well done for your good work and the update.
Thank you, sir.
Everything about our country, Nigeria, is getting worse and worse and worse every day. I make a statement during a do election that the way APC is going, if we want to win the election, we should learn how to match them what madness to match. That's the only thing, because you see the off-season election after 23 general election that everybody cry, both local and international. We thought this off-season election will correct that abnormally. That's okay. There is hope that the subsequent election will be better. But when you look at what happened in Kogi, in Bayelsa, in Edo, you discover that it is even getting worse and getting worse on a daily basis. Why I am not supporting what happened in Rivers State, understand? But that is where we have come to now. Do you understand? And it's going to translate in all the states. You understand? It's going to, because go to court. Who do you meet in the court? You don't meet them, their wife, their children, their associates, and the rest. Because in the past, when we were very small, they say judiciary is the hope of all common man. That when all hope are lost, the judiciary will defend the constitution as it's supposed to be, because they sworn to constitution, not the individual political office holder. But the reverse is the case in our time. That even when you are beaten up, you see it is glaring to both the blind. When you go to the court, the people who go with the bag of money, the justice will be delivered to them. So as it is in Rivers, I'm just telling you that is what's going to repeat in all the states, because you have to learn how to match them. They say if a man they run the eye too will look up. Just as someone said that they learn this crookedness from PDP, and now they have now become an expert. We are also seeing that is playing in other way in Rivers State. Understand? Looking at the activity of Wike since the beginning of this administration of Fubara, if you have a country that is really a country, that guy should be in jail. Do you understand? You have run you have ruled a state for 8 years. You are no longer a governor. Go arrest, allow the next, even though if you are you believe you are the godfather who brought him, he says so, you are the godfather, but allow him to breach. Do you understand? And even when we are talking of the men of God are taking 10%, he is even want to take 30% of the resources of Rivers. It's not too much. Okay, by the time he takes 30%, Fubara take his own. What will remain for people of Rivers State?
And all of your appointees begin to take their own as well. So what is going to be?
Now, what is going to remain? The commissioner will take their own. The chairman will take. What will now remain for the people of Rivers? Like what the police IG did, where he said, if it is in a place where country is country, IG police should not be in office by now. But who's supposed to execute it is the people they are working for. That's the problem there. Do you understand?
Because he didn't act alone. So if anybody thinks that people in that presidency didn't know that, you know?
Yeah, no. They are not acting alone. They are not acting alone, because these people, they are acting for the, just as I told you what happened in Edo State, that, okay, all this one, they are crying, ringing of election. I don't support it. They are not supposed to cancel the election. If we take them time to repeat the election and get it right, it doesn't matter whatever they have spent. But the people who are supposed to implement it, they are the one they are working for. Wike is too big to be arrested, even when you have a glaring evidence. IG police is too big to be sacked from the office, and this is what is happening in all the states. So the river people, they also support the new government. Understand? Where, in Nigeria, in the next 4 years now, you'll be seeing that the people will be against him again, except if you'll be able to do what is right, to actually do what is right for the people of Rivers. Because at the end, it is the people of Rivers State that will lose. We can have make enough money to do whatever you want to do. So also other political office holders. So I think it is a time for Nigerians to actually rise up, because today, as you are looking at what is happening, so the game Dangote NNPC they are playing against Nigeria.
People, and now
you understand? So people are dying every day. They keep on giving us all kind of thing that does not make sense. All their excuses does not make sense. If you look at it doesn't make sense at all. People are dying. Nobody is talking.
Sometimes I actually sometimes wish myself that, even these things they say, right? If just maybe 20 to 30% of them are true, it will impact positively in the life of the people. Or when you have 100% lies, and you see people go on TV to repeat them, and then people will be waiting. You say, how come this thing is not? How come? NNPC, supposed NNPC chairman or something, group managing director, GMD, Mele Kyari, for the past 7 years, this guy has promised the refineries in Nigeria will start working 7 times. The recent one is that it will start working at the end of September. This is the 7th day of October. Nigerians who heard that several times he promised, they are still going to listen to him on TV tomorrow when they see him, when he's talking about the refineries and the work and all of that. And they will still listen and they will still believe him. They will still expect whatever he says to be true. How?
Michael, do you listen to the interview granted by this channel with Falana this week? Last week.
Talking about the road, the contractors that was supposed to be building.
The contractor. Yes.
Was that same one? Okay.
The contractor that he told that yes.
Go on.
Okay. He was interviewing him and he said that the beginning July, August, September, October, nothing has worked. He now wrote to the contractor. The contractor said he should not be right to them because they've never been awarded that contract.
And that
true. I was shocked.
But the Minister of Petroleum, Olokpobiri or something, what's that his name, right? The guy still said it last month that by the end of September, Port Harcourt refinery will start working. Do you remember when they said the Port Harcourt refinery started working in December 2022? Do you remember that time? I don't know if you do.
Yes, now during now.
We've seen a generator, then turn on the generator. They show light there. They say Port Harcourt refinery is ready. And they are still telling people that it will be ready in September 2024. People have forgotten December 2022. They are breaking news. Port Harcourt refinery roared back to life.
Where is the EFCC? Where is the ICPC in all this? They are quiet. My thing. This information you always give us free of charge every day. The people you are enlightening that are supposed to take this battle to the oppressor, they came back to be blaming you. What is surprising with that?
Because they are programmed to be
some
like
of them, even some of them who have left Nigeria, just as you said, they left Nigeria, never left them. You are in a country where you have 24 hours light, 24 hours gas, 24 hours, everything you think of 24 hours. Except even the life that God give to us. That's how you can manage the life. That somebody who wanted to die can still live longer. But everything in Nigeria is at a 0 point. But the people who have left Nigeria because it was not well with Nigeria and run back to Europe, run back to America, they are still here. They are placing the oppressors back home. And they cannot go back and live in that same Nigeria.
They are the ones that we will type. The ones who don't leave Nigeria, they will type and say, why is it that you, this guy, don't see anything good about Nigeria? I will open their profile. This person lives in America. This one lives in the UK. And he's typing on my post that, what is your problem, you, this guy? You don't even see anything good about that Nigeria. I'm like, how do I reply this person? How do I reply? Sometimes I'll just kind of...
You'll be shocked of what you do. Silence is the best answer to food. You just be silent. I just don't want to, because you don't know how you are going to convince that person that you are here 24 hours. Since I came to UK, my life has never blinked one day. Look at now. See the president in UK here. Yeah. How many UK did they go to Nigeria to go arrest? There's a say in my dialect that it's only a bastard that uses a left hand to describe his father's house. How can you be a president? You cannot have a hospital that you can treat yourself. Every time you run here, if these people could have been senseless as you are, would you have this to come and enjoy?
You remember this writer, Buchi Emecheta? He's a lady writer.
Yeah, I think I've heard that name.
She described, she was discussing about her japa in this old interview that I came across on social media, okay? And she said they sold everything. She and her husband, okay? They sold everything in Nigeria and japa to the UK. So when they landed in Liverpool, do you know how she described Liverpool? In 1960s, 1962, she said Liverpool was wet, cold, and dirty. So imagine where she was coming from. Nigeria, they had just got independence 2 years before then. She said Liverpool was cold, wet, and dirty. That she felt like it would be a shame for them to go back to Nigeria empty-handed. They thought UK was such a beautiful place. So Liverpool was cold, wet, and dirty in 1962. And now today, if you go around Liverpool today, you will see more than 10,000 Nigerians who are living there. They are migrated to that Liverpool today. Yeah? And yet, we still have people who are doing the same thing to destroy the contraption. But now we be the problem. Now we don't see anything good about Nigeria.
Our father's time, they colonized them by force. Yeah. Today, we are the one that are using the money to buy the slavery because of what our leader has done to us. Do you understand? We are using the money to do it by force shame, because of the leadership we have. Yeah. Coming to UK to come and take treatment. Yeah. And the person who did Lagos, no one hospital in Lagos that he can attend. No place to rest for holiday except to come to UK to come and rest. It surprised me.
Thank you for all. Thank you
for your good work.
God bless you, sir. So I have another. Oh, hang on. Did I get that? Okay, yeah. I think I got it now. I have another caller, but I also have a chance to remind you that you can still like this broadcast if you haven't already. Okay, we have Emoji on the line. Hello there.
Hello, my good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine, sir. I'm fine, and you?
Well, very well. I'm still here. Thank you.
You don't say you don't talk your own. Heaven don't hear your voice.
Thank you.
We were